Hey there, I want to talk about speaking up for yourself in this unit. Now, there's lots of different ways I could go with this. This could be about assertiveness, but we're going to get to that a little bit later down the line, assertive skills. Speaking up for yourself is truly about confidence in yourself. And this ties in very closely with your message and your voice. Confidence comes, and I'm going to talk about confidence in another video. Confidence to speak up for yourself comes from lack of fear of what will happen. You probably know this because you probably have learned it in school, that public speaking is the greatest fear of humans around the world. It's still the number one fear. It was the number one fear when I was your age, which was a long time ago. It's still the number one fear. People are traumatized by public speaking, mostly like giving presentations. In fact, it's getting even worse on the other end of technology. Because for the last many years, people have been able to stay in front of a screen and do incredible work without really having to do a whole lot of interpersonal communication, face-to-face communication. And emails and texting really made that possible. So speaking up for yourself is about confidence. Confident to not be afraid. So we're afraid to speak up for ourselves for many different reasons. Maybe we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Maybe we won't get what we want. Maybe we'll get yelled at. Maybe they won't want to be our friend anymore. Maybe we'll get rejected. Maybe someone will say we're stupid. Maybe. There's a million fears that keep us from moving forward. And speaking up for yourself is a perfect example. I have a little girl that I work with. She's about 9, doing confidence building with her, assertiveness skills. And the other day we were talking and she said, well, I didn't know how to do the assignment. And I said, well, did you ask? And she said, well, no. And I said, well, why not? And she said, because I didn't want to get yelled at. Remember, oftentimes it's not about you. If you don't know the answer to something, if you need help with something, if you don't like something that's going on around you, you need to speak up about it. And you need to get past the fear of what might happen. There's 2 ways to do that. 1, remember, it's not about me. Well, what if I get yelled at? Well, what if you do? It's not about you. Are you doing anything wrong? No, you're asking for help. Make that assessment. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm asking for help. If I get yelled at, it's not about me. Then think about, it doesn't matter what others think. It doesn't matter what others think about me because I know that I'm smart and confident and reliable and a good friend. And those are just 2 of the big fears that kids and teens and even adults face. What are people going to think about me? What if I get yelled at? What if I fail? My response to that is, what if you don't? We get extremely bogged down in what could happen. That's the fear. So we don't speak up, we don't speak out, and because we don't speak up and speak out, we don't get what we want, and that hurts our confidence. You see how it's all kind of like Jenga blocks? You pull one out, the whole thing falls down. So you have to have courage to not be afraid of what may or may not come, to speak up for yourself. I need help with this problem. I need a ride home from school. Can your mom give me a ride home from school? Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Because your worst case scenario will likely never happen. When I work with people on public speaking training, we address their fears first thing. What are those fears? And we debunk them. We destroy them because most of them aren't real anyway. So you want to speak up for yourself. You want to use a nice tone. We're going to talk about tone, and you want to use the right words. We talk about informal versus formal in another video. But practice baby steps speaking up for yourself, and that will blossom into a full ability to effectively communicate with peers, adults, teachers, professors, co-workers, and bosses. Hey, thanks for watching the video. I sure hope the information helped you help your kids, teens and tweens, communicate more effectively, because that's the ultimate goal here. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, because you're going to find out lots of great information if you do. If you want to find out more about my courses and coaching, please check out www.communicationkids.com.